Hello guys, Mr. 1990 here. Let's go to B! Another one of my X-Squad builders here today. If you missed the one yesterday, we did an X-Squad on Southampton. And what I mean by X-Squad is players who played for the club, who are still on FIFA, and who no longer play for the club. In particular, Southampton was a good episode. There's a lot of good players. And I thought I'd move on to the next team, which is kind of like labelled a selling club, you could say. But I don't think that's right because... well, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if you think Arsenal are now a selling club with the likes of, well, you know exactly who's just transferring. The reason why we're doing this video is because I wanted to see who else has gone. And these are quite fun videos to do. If you like this kind of content, smash the like button. Views and likes at the moment are awfully low on my channel, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep uploading because I love doing it. So if you can just help out by smashing a like button, that'd be absolutely amazing. But at the same time, hopefully just enjoying the content. Random Hybrid will be back very, very soon. I'm just making sure everything is perfect. I'm getting loads of coins on my account. I'm not buying coins. I'm selling a lot of stuff in my account so I can make the best quality content. Because I'm down to about 200k coins at the moment, and I don't like being that low for the Random Hybrid. But that's for another day. We'll get straight back into that soon. And plus, I'm going to keep losing my bloody voice. But anyway, we're going to start things off with Szczesny. Now, there's one thing I need to tell you about these types of videos. I'm not going to use any legends in the actual squad. You can see there's a lot of, icons on the bench and reserve. That's purely because they don't play football still. And I want to ask you guys the question, where do you think this team will finish in the Premier League in the current kind of years? But obviously, if there's legends involved, it's a bit more difficult because they're, you know, retired and whatnot. But Szczesny's the goalkeeper. Obviously plays for Juventus now without actually playing for Juventus, if that makes sense. Because, of course, Buffon is their goalkeeper. But he's still an 82 rated goalkeeper. Good, you know, it's a good rating for him. And obviously Arsenal's goalkeeper currently is Czech, so they've probably got a better goalkeeper in the nets at the moment. But Szczesny's not a bad goalkeeper by any means, and explains it by his, of course, move to Juventus. We're going to move over to two centre-backs now. Now, in the Southampton squad builder, we have very good centre-back options. But in this one in particular, we're not blessed with fantastic players. Now, the first player is going to be Gabriel Paulista. I do believe that's him there. He's, of course, the guy who now plays for Valencia. You probably remember him. Not too many seasons ago, actually. Quite a recent one. Not too great, to be honest. I don't think a lot of Arsenal fans were keen on him, and they weren't too, you know, annoyed to see him go. But he's an ex-player. He gets in the squad. There ain't many other centre-backs, to be honest. Arsenal seem to keep their centre-backs for quite a while. In the likes of, you know, Koscielny's been there for a while now. Mertesacker's been there for a little while. Mustafi's a new-ish one. But the next player next to him is actually going to be... what the hell is his name again? Vermaelen, that's the one. I completely forgot what he was called there. I knew who he was, but I couldn't remember what the hell his name was. Vermaelen, of course, now at Barcelona. I'm not too sure if he gets any game time at all at Barcelona. I think he may got a little bit recently or back along because somebody got injured, but he's definitely not a starter for them by any means when they have their full-strength team. But he was good for Arsenal, a couple of good years there, quite a few good years there actually. And he's a good player for this team. The left-back situation's a bit of an iffy one. I thought Sanya was still on the game. Sorry, right-back situation, I should say. But we're going to put Gibbs at left-back because I couldn't... Oh, sorry, right-back. Because I couldn't find any other really good ones who fit the bill. But Gibbs, of course, I wanted him in the team. You'll see who the actual left-back is in a second. But I wanted Sanya in here, but I don't know what's happened to him, actually. I thought he was still playing, but I can't find him on FIFA unless I spelled his name wrong or whatnot. But I don't know if he's retired or just gone to a league out of the game or didn't have a club, or I'm not 100% sure exactly what happened. But Bakary Sanya probably would have been in there. But the actual left-back we've got in here is going to be Gael Clichy. Oh, God. Now, you could have probably had Ashley Cole in here, but Ashley Cole is terrible in real life and on this game. Actually, I'm not too sure what he is on this game. Let me just have a look for Ashley Cole a second. Ashley Cole. Is he even on the game anymore? He is. He's a 71 rated. So we could actually have him in the team as well. He could make the team, but I'm going to go for Clichy and Gibbs. We'll just put Ashley Cole... Well, we'll just leave Ashley Cole at the team. Ashley Cole could have got on the team, but like I said, I want trying to make this team a team which could probably do all right in the Premier League at the moment. I don't think Ashley Cole could run in the Premier League anymore, but maybe he could. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a couple of players in here who've recently just left the club, and one being Coquelin. Interesting when they sold this guy, because I honestly thought he wasn't half bad. He links with Clichy for being French. He also links with Gabriel for being in the same club, so that's quite a good chemistry link there. Didn't even mean that. That's just random, but... Let me know, Arsenal fans, did you honestly want him to leave, or were you happy to see him go, or would you rather have kept hold of him? He's a good kind of impact sub-player, very defensive-minded midfielder, of course. But he's moved to Valencia, a bit of a shock to me personally, but maybe that's just me being stupid. But the next player is going to be Fabregas, now a guy who was loved by Arsenal fans and of course went to Barcelona, and I think they kind of respected that, being that it was his childhood club. But then he went to Chelsea, and I don't think Arsenal fans are too keen on him, to be honest, at the moment. But still a very, very good player, of course. 86 rated in FIFA tells you the story. I like Fabregas personally. I think he's a very, very good player. As you can see, I've used him 73 times on this account. I like him in FIFA as well, apparently. I do like him. He's a fantastic player in real life. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'm not too sure exactly how I'd feel about him. But of course, being a Leeds fan, he doesn't really, you know, he's not done anything to me, if that makes sense. But there's actually going to be two players in this team who were featured in the Southampton one. And that is going to be Oxlade-Chamberlain. You don't need to search the transfer market. We'll search this and we'll just put in the same one we had last time. So it's Oxlade-Chamberlain, of course, only recently just left Arsenal to go to Liverpool. His favourite team, I do believe. I think he supported Liverpool. So fair play to him. So he's had a decent career so far. And he's Southampton, Arsenal, Liverpool. Good free clubs. Good, known for their English kind of talents running through. So that's another one. And then there's going to be another one again. He used to be a Southampton player. He used to be an Arsenal player as well, would you believe? And that is Theo Walcott, who is now an Everton player. Now, we do have still his Arsenal card there. He hasn't got an Everton transfer card on the game yet, but he is officially an Everton player in real life. So he is technically an ex-player. Theo Walcott, again, same question for that one, really, for you Arsenal fans. Were you sad to see him go, or were you kind of thinking he's done all he can for the club now? He needs a change of scenery. He needs something fresh and something new to, you know, further his career and hopefully get into that England squad for his sake. Whereas Arsenal, he probably had his best years there and they've been and gone, which is a shame. But then the third and final question for you guys, if you're an Arsenal fan: how annoyed are you that you've got rid of Alexis Sanchez? Now, of course, you have got Mkhitaryan in return, which is a very nice player. Very, very good player, in fact. It's a good deal for you, I think, because considering that Sanchez was going on a free in the summer, if you didn't sell him, you've ended up getting a, you know, Mkhitaryan for a free, if that makes sense. But of course, send to Manchester United. How do you guys honestly feel about that? Let me know your honest opinions. Obviously, a lot of Arsenal fans probably said, oh yeah, we got Mkhitaryan, we don't really care for Alexis Sanchez anymore. But deep down, are you really annoyed with that one? I'd imagine you probably are. But the final player in the team is going to be a guy who I recently, I think, has just joined Feyenoord, I do believe it is, in real life. And that is Robin van Persie. We'll whack him in. I think he's got a Fenerbahce card. Yes, he does. I've got that one as well. He goes in up front. Again, another player who left pretty much identically to Sanchez. Left to join Manchester United from you. And you guys hated him when he did that. But still, you know, when he was at Arsenal, good player. So he fits his team quite nicely. So let me know in the comment section below, where do you think that team would finish in the Premier League right now? I'm thinking they would do okay. They would struggle quite a bit defensively, I'd think, but the attacking threat in that team's not bad. Van Persie probably passed his best, of course, but Sanchez, of course, you know, is good. Walcott's still got some talent. Fabregas in the midfield with Coquelin and Oxlade-Chamberlain, not terrible at all. I think I'd do a shift. Let's have a look at some of the bench players now. We've got Fabianski, you could put in goal, but I went with Szczesny. Giroud as well. Remember Giroud? He's actually got a half-decent card. I think that's a Bundesliga he plays in. No, what league's that? Turkish league, I think that is. We've got Riziki, who actually, I do believe, just retired in real life at the moment, but he gets a feature in there for being an absolute ledge. He's got a half-decent card there as well. 79 rated for his last years of football. It's not bad at all. Serge Gnabry, don't even forget that he played for Arsenal. Of course, now plays for Hoffenheim, I do believe that is. Yeah, and he's got a Footmas card there, which is quite a nice card. Nicholas Bentner, remember Nicholas Bentner? Holy crap, he thought he was the best player in the world, didn't he? He is now a 73 rated, playing for Rosenborg. Not bad card, but not a great card by any means. Podolski as well. I think a lot of Arsenal fans got a lot of love for Podolski. Good player in real life. Has a thunderous shot on him. Of course, now playing in the Japanese league, which is quite interesting. You know, I think I was quite sad to see him leave Arsenal. I think he just kind of didn't really fit the system. He wasn't, you know, wasn't getting any younger, and it just kind of petered out for him, if that makes sense. But now we're going into the legend side of things now. Obviously, players who have retired. Henry could probably still do it. You could probably still put Henry up front in this team, and he'd still be able to score you 10 goals a season at least still. One absolute player. We've got Petit there. We've got Vieira, Perez, Overmars, and Bergkamp. Of course, all have respectively runs for Arsenal. Some in the Invincible years. In fact, maybe all of them. Were they all in the Invincible years? Maybe not Overmars. Maybe he was. I honestly can't remember what their team was like. Holy crud, it was so long ago. Man City, you're not going to beat it though. Arsenal are still the unbeatables. Undefeated. The Invincibles, I should say. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, I'd like you absolutely fantastic. Bit of a different one. Tomorrow's episode, let me know what what team you'd like me to use, or do, I should say. Probably one who can rival these. So far, I think the Southampton one would finisher higher up in the league than this one. There's a couple of the same players, like I said, in Walcott and Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm getting muddled up with my bloody words, aren't I? But hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have a like, it's fantastic. If you're new around here, don't be afraid to subscribe. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye. Boop.